The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Good morning. We're finally live. It's been 2 weeks since our 200th episode. Last week was recording. I was out of town on vacation. I'm back in the hizzle today. I got my coffee, I got my gaming, and I got my left-handed Australian man, the author David Applegate.
G'day, friends and fans. Welcome to 202. Geez, for a long time, it actually felt like a long build-up, and now it's like, geez, 200's been and gone. It's like, wow.
I know, man. It's crazy.
But it was a great 200.
It was fun. It was a long stream, too.
Yeah. You survived?
Yep, I did. We're back at it again, just goofing off, playing some video games. Let's see. And our
challenge
phone line got removed again, so we have to pick a new one. So let's edit that one.
That's
It's because I'm not paying for it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
See, I'm not paying for this. I'm just gonna use it. The free. That's why I'm constantly having to set up.
It's a test. And one of these days, somebody will actually call in. Surprise the living daylights out of us.
Yeah.
Actually,
All right,
one of these days he'll answer it. Is that Jones? You're on the air. What? Sorry, YouTube. Had to say it.
Yeah. All right, folks. 1-804-528-2584. Call us. Come hang out. Be a good time. All right.
Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah. Hey, you're on the air. Huh. They got stuff in the water. Turn the frogs gay. How's it going?
I'm kind of retarded.
I'm kind of retarded.
Oh, wow, you did it better.
I'm kind of retarded.
That's even better. Wrong button again. Daggone it. I need.
You're looking at the
challenges.
Of the hunting challenge.
Master Hunter.
Of which 5 down.
Oh my gosh. I've got to kill 5 cougars with a bow and then skin them. Yeehaw.
Yeah. Getting cougars ain't the problem. Finding them, having
That's
enough
the problem.
Money. Find them.
All right. Down here is where I found some last cougars. All this area is pretty cougar-centric. But you got to be at night.
They often find you first. And you got to do it with a bow, haven't you?
Yeah. Yes, I got to change out one of my guns.
You probably want to keep the shotgun just in case you get ambushed.
Yeah. All right, I need to set up a camp because it's got to be done at nighttime.
So what
I
do you
wonder
think
how
about the
he
GTA
woke up at
leaks?
certain points because no, he didn't have no alarm clock. What'd you say about GTA?
I asked you what you thought about the GTA leaks. I sent you some. I think it was yesterday, wasn't it? Day before.
Something like that. I saw the map leak. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty big, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you see the island, Vice City?
Yup. I love that. That was cool.
Now, the strange links. It's not confirmed, but the strange links are that there's descendants of the various main characters and various other characters, and it might have a post office in some of the same places as Red Dead Redemption 3, not 2, 3. And it'll have characters in Red Dead 3 will be descendants of Red Dead 2, hinting
Hmm.
that it takes place in the same universe and hinting that Vice City is uh what's it called? Guavo? But for that to happen, the map should have overlapped pretty much, obviously, rather than which they don't. It's obvious something they only thought of as they were doing it, you know? Not it was not oh, we should connect these when they started. No, it's something they thought of much later. Now I do find it strange that they have well, they said they haven't cancelled, but they haven't progressed either on the remastered Red Dead. Because they promised they're doing it, but, I'm not holding my breath,
Yeah.
The thing is, how would it work with the. I don't think you could do a map that big. I don't know if you'd have a physical copy, or perhaps it'll be a DVD. Because you can fit a lot more on the DV on a DV of DVD, unless you know. But I don't know. With the Sony
Now, are you
digital
talking about
edition,
like a disc?
yeah, I'm talking about how would you do the disc copy? They'd have to do a high density DVD, but most of them are only low density.
Well, see, RDR2, that was it had two discs.
Yeah,
One just for loading.
yeah, load the map, the digital map into the system, and then load the game. Yeah, but I'm just thinking, a map that big, I wonder if it'll fit on one disc.
No, it won't. You'll have a load disc like this did.
Yeah. No, I mean the map, just the map. You'll have a disc. You probably have three discs, like they did with the what's it, Phantasmagoria.
Mm. I
Because it
imagine
had
they'll
to.
just have one because it'll be really annoying to have to load multiple discs.
Yeah. But what I mean is, they'll probably say, right, this is the install. Then you'll have the download. you know.
Yeah, but you can put on a large amount of large amount of information on a disc.
Oh yeah, I know
So
that. But it's also depends on what the You got customizations, you got different skins, you got all sorts of stuff as well as the map. Something's out there. It's too quiet. I think it wants you to go hunting. Nope.
Well, I've got some bait set out.
Yeah. So it wants you to call. No, call is when you actually got a target, right? Too close to the bait.
Where's Mama? We'll go downstairs.
Wild dogs?
No, now it's all getting daylight.
Crap. Just something ahead. That's the there.
No, he pooped.
He's coming. He's running. I'll let you run. You can keep the arrows.
Oh, he's down.
Oh well. Not surprised.
Well,
Like it.
it's a big old buck.
Mm. Once again. I wonder how much game time has really passed. Probably in the 1980s.
Man, last week using that USB mic, man, that sucked. Like, it echoed everything.
And the thing is, we don't hear it. You hear yourself when you...
Y'all didn't hear all of it? I kept trying to hit mute.
Not all of it, no.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hear one.
Yep. This is true. The internet has made average women thinking they're supermodels because all they have to do is apply a filter, right?
What's up, X X XP Bless? He says, "Welcome to Rumble. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you. Yeah, we've been doing we've been hanging out over here for a little while. I like it. It's fun.
Experience bless.
Yeah.
XP in the RPG world. Experience or XP.
I need to find this daggone cougar. There it is. There it is. Think. Did I? No, no, no. That might have been something else.
Do the can you do the trail thing yet? Tracking? No. I heard it,
I know.
but it might have been ambient. Sometimes this game confuses you. Is that a deer or elk or something up on the hill that ran away? Got to follow the trail up. Is it a bear?
I doubt that I'll get anything in the rain.
Other than wet.
Yeah.
Damn. This one's making you sweat for it. Ooh, that was a weird glitch. Might have been my end. Right. Is it something or someone down the bottom of the hill? Something.
It was an elk.
Is this the media home? Or the...
No. It's an old store.
Mhm. Oop, starting to get steep. Walking into the yeah. When you don't want them, they're ambushing you.
Yeah. One of these days.
Pow.
If this doesn't work, we're gonna go to another location.
Yep. This is an interesting bit of research.
What?
Now, Dan Brown claims the Catholic Church in a 100-year period burnt over 5 million at the stake. Now, immediately, people did the maths, right? That would be 45 women a day, every single day, non-stop, and it would take 300 years. Now, how did they get 45 women per day? Well, what they did is calculate how many priests there are. They looked at the witch trials and calculated other factors, right? Such as the population being around 50 million. You think about how long it would take, how much fire would you need to burn somebody? The average trial, there weren't that many courts, there weren't that many churches, believe it or not. There weren't. So for 300 years, they allegedly would be burning women non-stop. Furthermore, at a population of 50 million, half of those female, 25 million, only half of which would be adults. Don't forget the average age, etc., would be low. So 40% of the population would have perished at the hands of the Vatican, which would have been more than the Black Plague. And as you know, the Black Plague decreased the population of Europe from over 100 million in 300 years down to less than 50. That would have been one heck of a carnage that would have left more of an impact than just, now, I'm not saying there weren't witch trials, but it's actually believed there are only a couple of hundred witch trials that ever took place. And most of those were questionable at best. Mostly.
All right, girl.
So, some of these so-called authors, they really rely on the prejudice of the masses. You know what I mean? And the inertia.
Dude, no.
Oh, no way.
Now, okay.
Ha!
Got it.
Wow.
Ah! It came to
Dang,
you.
and it was perfect too.
Check you
And it came to you.
Wow.
Well, you were baiting it. Did you get some sort of achievement, or was that the hunting challenge?
Yeah, it's so I have to kill 5 cougars and skin them, which means
that's one.
like it really doesn't matter if it's perfect or not, but this one was perfect.
So it still counts as one.
Yeah, well, it counts as 2. Well, I mean, yeah, 1 full achievement.
Yeah, one full achievement because it's hunt, kill, skin. And they don't count the hunting part.
Yeah. How about you stop hitting trees, Hooch? Dang.
Oh, pinhead.
Dude, I hit that dude. I shot him. Wow, that was cool.
I thought you hit him in the head.
I thought so too, but oh well.
Got friends, do you?
I mean, he was pretty much standing like a
Oh,
tall
hell!
tree. There we go. He's shooting him. Oh, another one. Another. Well, at least he went to his. Where's my hat? Bastard shot my hat off.
It
Oh, let's see if it dings you for looting.
ain't gonna ding me for looting them, but it'll ding me for looting the strangers.
This guy is a stranger, I think. Yeah.
No, he's one of the bad guys.
No, I mean the one you just walked past. The guy in grey is the bad guy. Unfortunately, it was very common, but there were actually more murders in Boston in the same period than there were in the entire West. So,
You're a good girl now.
the creator of Zelda seems to be quite happy with the appointment of Ari as the showrunner for the Zelda project. And they haven't actually said if it's a movie or a series.
Yeah, I haven't heard either.
He's actually quite pleased, but he hasn't actually announced if it's a movie or a series. He actually said it's a project. And he has been trying to get this project now for 20 years off the ground. So it might be the original Zelda that he's actually working on, not Tears of the Kingdom. Although, you know, he could have upgraded it, of course. He'd probably want the trilogy, you know, make a movie. He's made the game, probably make a movie, do the game, make another movie, and, you know, because Nintendo wants to expand. And the only way they're seeing, and they want to expand like Sony, you know. Sony couldn't expand the PlayStation, so they expanded in the television. And they've made a lot of money out of television. Some shows have made Sony billions.
Slow it.
What's wrong with your horse?
I learned a new technique.
Oh. You're bonding.
Yeah.
I forgot. This is Hooch 4 or 5.
5.
5. All the stuff you knew, you got to relearn.
Yep. Now we wait for nighttime.
Yay, team. Sweet. Because if you're out there right now on YouTube, etc., give us a thumbs up. Gesture of
Yeah.
love.
Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Check out all of our links down below and find David's channel. Ouch.
Yeah, recently on my YouTube channel, I interviewed George Kavanagh, a professional voice actor, narrator, scriptwriter, and author from Orleans. And he is quite a chatty person, really good conversationalist. And the thing is, he's quite modest. I mean, he didn't only promote his own work, he promoted the work of the people he narrates for, which is you want in a audio book. Anybody who ever gets an audio book done should always check out, who they're getting to read their material. Because if they're just going to read it, that's fine. But if they've got a cool voice, are they going to promote you? Do they like you? Although we hear that Zelda and Link got a little bit too friendly on the voice set for Nintendo, and they got pretty upset over that. I thought the whole point. Somebody said, "I thought the point of Link and the Zelda was a hookup." No, if they hook up, it's game over. I think the temptation would be to copy the success of Mario Bros. But the problem with that is you want Zelda to be unique. And although you probably do want it to be animated, because some of the stuff, it works better in animation, because you're used to it. If you're a Zelda fan, you're used to the style, the movement, etc. So you'd probably want to bring the graphics to higher detail, and it'd work both ways, because if they are working on a 4K Switch, then increasing the graphics for the new Zelda game would be perfect, because then you could do the game and the movie.
That'd be nice. A 4K Switch would be cool. I just wish we could stream it without a capture card.
Well, they were thinking of adding a port. Yeah. The problem is the cost of the Switch, right? They say every time they increase the graphics, it it adds hundreds of dollars to the price.
Yeah.
Like, you've seen the difference between the two PC cards, right? The
No.
GE and the GX, right? The GE is mid range, and I think it's the GTX or GX, and they're hundreds of dollars apart, right? And the graphics card costs more than a Switch, so PC is getting to be thousands of dollars just for graphics cards, and the graphics is amazing. The details and the animations are phenomenal. It's just
Here, come on.
that's why video game
Come
companies
here.
can charge $70
Quick,
for a
come
game,
on.
because you're paying, over $1,000 for the graphics card to play it.
Okay, Missy.
What was that just ran past you?
I don't know.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was a moose? Shut up, Squirrel.
No, it would not.
Shut up, Squirrel. Would not be funny. You know what that is?
You know it was easy. Relax.
They keep coming through. We keep catching them.
Oh!
I can tell you was a coward.
Dang it.
Coward. Ooh, right
Dang
in the
it.
distance. And now you got to shoot at close range.
Dang it, Bobby. He got me. Done.
Done.
You dead. DEAD. Dead.
So, bandits, cougars, dogs.
Big nabbit.
and
That's
big
what I
old
was looking to
lizards.
kill. And he killed me.
Yep, like I said, when you're hunting cougar, they're hunting you. Now the thing is, have you got your hat? And the thing is, Moose was probably standing on the hill watching.
Yeah, probably. Butthole.
I am programmed to avoid you. No shit. Got us something we don't know.
Munchkin.
I'm ready to leave.
All right, love you. Be good.
Jim kisses.
Have fun.
She's got mad because I put her hair.
Don't get an attitude. She look cute. Love you.
I love you.
Have fun. Careful.
Alrighty, we'll meet you at PetSmart afterwards.
Where's he at?
Oh, he's down in the pen.
Okay.
He pooped in the bedroom, so he's in timeout. Which Mom just took him out before she could let him come upstairs. So.
And he pooped before I came up here.
So, but yeah, he pooped in the bedroom. So he's in. You got a butt bust and put in timeout.
All right.
So, I love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Be careful. My daughter has missed a couple gymnastics classes, so in order to get our money's worth, she's been not electively able to take him on Saturday. She's told to take him on Saturday. So,
Hey,
Go Fi reacts. He says, "LOL. Hey, what's up? Welcome to our stream. We're just playing some RDR. You know, well, RDR 2.
He's probably just
Goofing off, trying to
in.
find us some cougars.
Yeah, and he's
Because
probably
hunting
just tuned
cougars
in.
is fun.
Yes, it is. And he's probably just tuned at the point where he's watched you die.
Yep.
Because it's fun to look. It's funny to laugh at people die in this game. Now, isn't it funny that in a lot of they're complaining about death not having any consequences in the MCU, yet here we are playing a game where death has no consequences.
There's a snake. I want a snake.
As far as I know, we don't exactly. I mean, over the years, comic books have trivialized death with, bringing new and interesting ways to bring characters back to life. And actually, for a long time, nobody cared. I mean, there's plenty of RPGs where there's resurrections. Heck, Dark Souls, you get killed so many times, you just go, eh. Grim Reaper's got nothing on me. Trenches. Starfort. I say there's something here. There we go.
Oh, it looks like there was a
Sacrifice?
pick up Viking hatchet.
What else is there? Oh, little hidey hole. Oh, it's just a hidey hole. Probably a few of them about in the gallery. No? Oh, here we go.
Oh, I can get a...
There we go. Go back
Come on, give me the option. No, it's not giving me the option to take it.
There we go. Viking helmet. Minnesota Vikings, yes. The last of the Vikings from Greenland tried to settle in North America after the Great Freeze of Greenland, but they didn't survive long. And for a long time, people thought Viking Hill was just a myth. Something in the background just updated?
Yeah, an update file for the division.
Oh yeah, they're trying to get you to play again.
We might dive into that after. Dadgummit.
Why don't you pick it up? Might just be a point of interest.
Viking
There we go.
helmet.
Can you swap it? Yeah. Tony swaps hats, right? It doesn't let you keep it.
No, you can. I just don't want to.
Yeah. I do have Danish and Swedish relatives. I have relatives, I think, in 27 countries. Golly, I think that's it. I thought at first you found a Civil War trench. Retrieve the hatchet. Viking. As the English would say, a wig splitter.
It's starting to get real boring.
Tis when you're just trying to find something
Yeah.
that something doesn't want to be found because it's trying to make the game harder and harder and longer to play for no seeming benefit to anybody.
Let's see, how to find.
But it's the randomness of the loop. You know, there are people who say, oh, I find plenty of animals. Yeah, but are you cheating?
So they say there's some hot spots that are much better.
Yeah, I keep hearing about them, but
Let's see.
nobody seems to.
Right in here's a good one, supposedly. There's one right here. There's apparently here and here. So let's go. We'll head on back to Blackwater. Go over and check that one out.
Right.
You idiot.
Okay. Let's go, girl.
Oh, and I lost them 2 pelts.
Damn.
Yep. Hey, what's up, Keely Chow? Sorry I missed you. I hope you're still there. Hope you're having a good day. He said, hey, everybody, good morning. Uh-oh. Maybe I'm beep booping.
Yeah. Hey, Clearly. Oh, it says he was only here a minute ago, so yeah, he's probably still there.
All right.
Please! I need assistance! You ain't seen the last me! Christ! Please!
Oops.
Beat the brakes off that dude. Trying to rob people. And then all them losers running away from it.
You're a good filly.
Well,
Let's just see if we can find a cougar. Rawr.
Found a female tennis player.
Do what?
Found a female tennis player. Grunt, 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 grunt. Oh, barking dogs.
Part of me wants to try to see what's in this Thieves Landing area. I've never actually gone in there.
Oh,
She gets shot up for going up there.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh wait, no. Thieves Landing's over here a little ways.
Check our progress.
Yay, 2 of 5.
205.
Nope. He was playing possum.
Literally. And you lost your pelt? There it goes. Oh, I think you got him. You split his wing, sir! Yes, I did.
Virginia possum. We got a lot of those around here. Poor possum pelt. What in tar? Man, that moon just swung open. Did you see that?
Oh, Lord.
Yep. This dude sleeps more than I do.
I'm posting this picture. This is a sea creature found off the coast of Australia. I'm posting it in Facebook.
Where are you posting it to?
Alpha Stream. Oh Lord,
Let's see.
it's a sea worm. And he's gonna go, yeah, that's a worm. It's a big worm. Oh, you're too busy looking at the sprinkles.
Well, it wouldn't load.
Oh, damn it.
That's a weird looking worm.
Yes, it is. But somehow the ladies go,
I like the
that is
dessert
a weird looking
recipe.
worm. Yeah, the recipe, yes.
All right, let's get back here.
I don't know about you, but I felt hungry. I said I could go for some dessert.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my first video just successfully ran, and my second one is just started on my preloads. But my third one failed because it's too big. Crikeys. That's my fault. I didn't keep an eye on the time.
Piggy.
Yes, sir. We don't call them piggy. We prefer the politically correct term of liberal American.
Okay.
Right. Oh, crash. Says I'm in the show. Comments are still intact. Let's see what happened. He's back as if nothing happened. So that was weird.
What?
You disappeared.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
What do you
looking at the
mean?
live stream. You literally went blue screen for like a minute. And yet I'm looking at the stream, back at the live stream, and going back over time, and there's no gap. So it was
That's
me.
so weird. Because I don't see
Yeah.
nothing on my end, and I didn't see. I just scrolled back on Rumble,
Yep.
and there's nothing
was
missing.
Me. Yep. It was me. The game had disappeared from my end. And it's not missing from Rumble or YouTube. It's like, wow.
StreamYard's so
weirdest glitch.
inconsistent.
Yeah, StreamYard just wasn't streaming to me.
Okay.
Dogs.
Relax. There, girl.
The Marvels has fallen to 2.6 out of 5.
Dang, did it?
Yeah.
It's still a 50%.
Yeah, but the number of 1-star ratings keeps going up, and then all of a sudden they disappear.
Well, I think it's crazy. I mean, nobody's really interested in that movie.
I like the New York Times review. It says you've seen this movie 32 times before.
Yeah.
It is. They've been making excuses for. I'm not. I'm not saying that comic book um, readers are stupid or anything. It's not the comic book readers. It's the MCU movie fans. Since Iron Man 3, they've just been standing for Marvel, making
Yeah.
excuses. But at the same time, they're not buying the product, right?
Do you think Iron Man 3 is as bad as everybody says it is?
No, it's just the beginning. Right? It could have been just I don't think looking back it was. I just think it's the beginning where people going, we get it. It's a stale formula. We're not getting a different. We're getting Iron Man. We're getting Iron Man v Iron Man. Iron Man versus Iron Man 1. But at least in the original Iron Man, Iron Man 2, it was what? More Iron Man. Iron Man 3, lots more Iron Man. But at least they tried something different in 3, where it wasn't just purely same v same, and
Yeah.
they actually tried to work in several themes, but it was just the beginning of the end where the beginning of the end where but then they bounced back. They brought in Thanos. Guardians was a huge hit.
Right. All right. So I was having a debate. Nah, not really a debate. More of a conversation. A while back with a friend. On YouTube. I actually forget his name. Not on YouTube. It was on Facebook. Part of the WCBS group. No, I don't know. Yeah, it was. That's how we met him. And then he was friends with Etep for a while. I don't know if I don't know if they're still friends or not. Anyway, it's not that important. We had a conversation about what ruined the MCU. Was it Guardians of the Galaxy or was it Iron Man 3? I said it was Guardians of the Galaxy, and he said it was Iron Man 3.
Yeah. But if you
Now,
look, both of
unpopular
them.
opinion, I think that Guardians of the Galaxy ruined it because, and I actually really like Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah, but
but
what's the
everything's
but?
a joke, and I'm so tired of it.
Yes. If it was only Peter Quill, right? That would be a personality quirk. But when it starts to be Rhodey, then what's who else? It was Rhodey, then the Hulk,
For a while, eh? Good to see you.
Robert Downey Jr. Then
Hello.
it became
Is there something
every
else?
character's. Every character's a smartass. Every
All right,
character's got a
let's have a
quip.
look.
Yeah,
You're right. There are two things that ruined it. One is the formula of same v same. Iron Man versus Iron Man, Spider Man versus. Well, they're not really, but you know what I mean. Like,
I hope you make something pretty with that. Hope you make some good use of that.
See, you look at the Spider-Man villains, and on the surface they look different, right? You have Doc Ock with the arms. You have Electro with his electricity. But what are they? Are they, there's Peter's a scientist, they're a scientist. They're all connected with Peter Parker somehow.
Hear the president made a butte out west into a national monument last year? Ludicrous. They'll be chiseling 45 stars into it next.
Rushmore. Yeah.
It's you again. Come on, then.
$45 stars. Yes, we would like 45. Chiseled into it.
Yep.
Got played, fool. Didn't he? Well, next will be chiseling 45 into it. Well, yeah. Let's hope so. Yeah. Oh, are you stuck in a valley or just stuck in a rock?
I might be stuck up against the edge of the map. I'm not sure.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Too close to the edge of the map.
too close. Whoops. Yeah, you're in a rut. Right in one of those little loops, you know? Too close to the edge.
Well, let's see where else I can go. Alright, I need to go up. Right there. Skunk.
Skunk, okay.
Come on, run. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. We killed him dead.
Yes, sir. Ah, yeah, of course. Some areas of the map are always in storm. And dogs, of course. Bang.
Hooch, where are you going?
It's okay.
Damn it, Hooch. See, there are so many stories you could tell with the characters, right? Any character. And the problem is people are not watching anything else. Like, they did this with Harry Potter too, you know? Potter fans, they would only go see Harry Potter. They would only read Harry Potter books. And then they got bored because they weren't cleansing their palate with anything else, right? It's like these people who they're bored because they don't understand how entertainment works. In order to be entertained, it has to be new, fresh, interesting, exciting. And the only way for that to occur is to consume lots of entertainment, and then, you know, those moments will stand out more, right? You'll have contrast. Whereas if you only fill your head with Harry Potter, you got nothing to contrast it to, right? You got no comparisons to make. It's not like
Yeah.
you can compare the MCU or Harry Potter to real life, right? So, you know, they're just the MCU fans played themselves by only consuming MCU, and to the point where, you know, it's like Star Wars. They ruined Star Wars for themselves by over consuming product. I just keep wanting more of the same until, well, it got boring. But it's not just MCU. It was Far. They did it with Far Cry. They did it with Call of Duty. They did it with Assassin's Creed. Where Red Dead worked is there was a long time between games.
Oh, hold on just a
Zelda-
second.
Zelda was let's see what we've got on PlayStation. What have we got? What's the latest for PlayStation? Dum dum dum. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Spider-Man 2, Tales of the Arise, Fortnite, more of the same, football, more of the same, UFC, more of the same, Tales of the Arise looks interesting. Sort of Call of, looks like fantasy. Bandai, so it'll be sort of, it'll be a fighting game of sorts, fantasy fighting. Large scale expansion for Beyond the Dawn. Beyond the Dawn is an expansion for Tales of the Arise, right? Looks Final Fantasy-esque. It's the 17th entry, see? Action RPG, yeah, from Bandai. See, there's some big franchises out there that just... Ah. Yeah, Call of sort of Call of the Rise reminds me of Final Fantasy. Although it's probably just upset Call of the Rise fans, but sorry, there's just so many franchises out there. It is an action RPG. There's anime-esque. Takes place in an advanced world of Rena. And then, yay, barren, scorching world, collapsed civilization. And, yeah. So, it's an explore. It's an explore and exterminate action game, yeah. Pretty much.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
What's up, dude?
Hey.
I called you. I was like, man, he's got to be away. There's no way he's just like stepped away for a second because the motherfucker ain't answering the phone.
I had to go check. My wife called and she was like, I'm missing a pill, like some of her medication.
Yeah.
She's like, can you double check and make sure I even got it? And I was like, I went down and looked. Had to go down in the kitchen and I was like, it's stuck to the bottom of the lid. I was like, I'll bring it with me when I come, like, because I'm supposed to meet her. We got a new dog.
Okay.
And we weren't looking for a dog.
No.
A buddy of mine called and said, hey, look, like, due to some situations, like, we have to get rid of this dog we have. And I was like, okay, like, what's wrong with it? And he's like, nothing. He's like, just the owner went to jail.
Oh.
And like, it's their third strike.
Gotcha.
Well,
and
yeah, gotcha.
DUI probably, I'm assuming, but
I don't know.
Stupid. Yeah, I know you don't. I'm just saying it's probably third strike, so it's definitely something stupid.
Yeah.
Most of us have dealt with. Yeah.
He said he was like, yeah, my landlord won't let us keep, like, we already have a couple pets. Wow. And like he told me it was some girl that is friends with his girlfriend or something, so related, something like that. She was like, hey, I've got to go out of town. Can you drop off my dog? Can I drop off my dog and you watch him for a couple days? And she was like, of course, sure, no problem. Well, then come to find out, the reason why she was skipping town because she was running.
Yeah.
So,
well, hey, I'm sorry I didn't make it last night. I didn't even make it to Drake. I did Vinny's stream, dude. We wrapped up. It was like 6 something. I don't remember past 6:45.
I
went to bed. I just, dude, yesterday I went out because I've been helping the new neighbor lady too, because she's got a big property like I do, and she's 62.
Yeah.
With a replaced hip and shit. You can't stick a 62-year-old woman out there with like 3 acres of leaves to deal with. You know, at least that's just rude. So I've been helping get her stuff and whatnot. So I had a little bit extra leaves than I normally do. So I've got that big burn pile I've been working on that you've seen, you know. Yeah. So I've got that going on. The fire's been out for 2 days, right? I throw leaves and shit on there. I come back, it's burning. It had smoldered for 2 days. And I literally put it out. I was down there with the hose. There was no smoke, no nothing. But I had all these huge trees I had burned. I shit you not, David. It was awesome. It just smoldered for 2 days, man. You don't even know. You smell it. You know, you smell, but everybody's burning out here because I'm out in the county. You know, it's all county living, brother. But yeah, it was great. So I spent all day yesterday getting on with Vinny till 4:45 burning fucking leaves. But everything is burnt other than the backyard. So that's what I've been doing. So yeah, but dude, it did. It caught up with me last night because I was excited. I promoted the show. You know, I was getting ready to share everything out on Facebook prior to us going live, like I always do. And we didn't go straight into wrestling. Had we gone straight into wrestling, I'd have bounced from it. But yeah, I do apologize, brother. I'd have messaged you, but I was Zen. So
ain't no big deal, man. Everybody needs to catch up on some sleep, man.
I know, but I look forward to doing this stuff with you. And I just felt bad because I didn't message you, but I didn't message you because I was asleep. That's the only
Passed out.
Passed the fuck out, brother. I woke up and G.I. Joe was still on the TV. I was like, oh, shit. So I just put it on YouTube and watched the old cartoons, you know.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
All right. Actually,
but David, here's one for you. For you. This is great. You're gonna love it. So the roof is about 20 years old. It was about 10 years old when we bought the house. We bought the house in January, February, a decade ago, coming up in 24. So been up there every year getting leaves and shit off. It's got some damage. We've got hail damage, wind damage. Again, you know, county shit. No big deal. Guy comes out, gives us an estimate. The insurance company sends, and I shit you not, a woman bigger than you, because you're a good sized fella. I've seen you. But about your height, bigger than you. Bigger than you, Seth. I mean, this chick was it was like Andre the Giant, but a female. Okay.
So she was a tank.
Brother, she was very nice. It was cool. It took her from 1 o'clock to 7 p.m. at night to give us, you know, to write everything down. And then they're like, okay, you've got a $5,000 deductible. It'll be $13,000 for the roof. We want a metal, so it's going to be like $16,000. And they're like, well, we're only going to pay for half the roof because the other's normal wear and tear. And I don't see shingles missing. I'm like, you want me to go up there and kick them off, motherfucker? They're loose. They need to come off. It's like you pay every month this insurance, and then when you go to use it, they'll cancel you. Or in this case, they don't even want to cover it. They're like, oh, well, we'll cover like $3,000. So out of $13,000 with a $5,000 deductible, you want to cover $3,000, and we pay probably what, $5,000 a year, if not more. Because I don't know what it is every month since I got an FHA loan. But fuck State Farm, they're getting fired. And she's calling them to tell them, I want a fucking man to come out here that knows what the fuck he's doing, an actual insurance adjuster. It's not. I had this happen with my car, by the way. Because they were like, well, this little piece here, this obviously didn't happen in the accident. I go, you got to replace the whole fucking bumper cover, asshole. It doesn't fucking matter. You're just trying to find a way to not pay for it. So here's my solution. Americans don't need insurance anymore. I could have cut down every tree in the last decade. Not to mention fixed every roof. I got 4 roofs, Dave. 2 sheds, 2 garages. Well, the house and the garage. That's 4 roofs.
They're nickel and diming you. Meanwhile,
decade, my man. Meanwhile, go ahead.
Yeah. While they're nickel and diming you, you're running in your head. Wait a minute. I pay $5,000 a year. I could have invested that $5,000, and since it's 10 years, and I only need $15,000. I could have saved 7 years, $35,000.
Yep.
And be up probably $50,000 in the bank if I put it through the bank. And they would have loaned me
if I didn't
15.
have it in the bank, at least I'd have all new roofs.
No,
I wouldn't have the trees damaging my property too. Yeah, exactly.
You're paying $5,000. Right. Yeah. If you're paying $5,000 a year and you invested instead, you would have 15 in the bank. They would have gladly loaned you 15 because you had 50 in the bank.
So America, wake up. We
Insurance
don't
is
need
such a
insurance
scam.
companies. It is.
Yes.
All of it is.
And
why are we paying it?
And
Yep.
why you pay it is so because the insurance companies put the money into a pool, and that pool is now called BlackRock.
Yep. Exactly. Well, the worst part of it is, though, man, like, you know, I'm on disability, man. Like, I'm on disability. We're both on disability. We don't have, like, we can just get by with everything. I mean, and you know, it's been tight on everyone. I get that, but it's always been tight being on disability. I've been on disability since 2008. It ain't never got easier. In 2008, they gave me $800.
I've been on 01 since 01.
Yep.
When I had my
I
first
got you,
breakdown.
baby. I got you. Yep. I got it in 08, brother. So yeah. And it's not like, oh, thank you. No, fucking live on $800 a month. Good luck. 800 back in 08. Now live on 800 now. Because the amount of money I get basically is 600 with the inflation.
Yeah.
You know.
And the thing, and they have the hide. I think it was the National Food Association says, oh, progress over the year. Yet, if you scroll, they show you from the 60s. Why don't you scroll back to the 50s and show us when grocery carts were $12 to fill?
Yep. Well, they don't seem to understand. Like, everybody's hoping, like, what's his name? The little fucking Levesque or whatever his name is. Like, he says shit that everybody's feeling, but that's not fixing the fucking problem. We've had 3 years of this. And again, insurance companies need to be gutted. Why should an insurance company, and this goes to medical, literally, oh, by the way, Seth, I got my blood strips. Finally. Since July. I have been fighting since July to get the blood strips that work with my machine because I'm sight impaired, mind you. And their excuse was, well, we needed to know why you needed them. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. The doctor wrote a prescription. Well, we only like to, you know, you should only need 5. I go, based off of what? What do you know about diabetes? Do you have this disease? No, then shut the fuck up. Because I wanted, I get 100 strips a month. And it's very open, you know, but basically check it first thing in the morning, as you know. Maybe after you eat or before you eat. If you don't feel right, what do? We check it. So I'm only allowed 5. I don't like that whole concept. Oh, if you need more than 5, the doctor needs to write us a note. Why? It's called a fucking prescription. He already did.
You wouldn't like it here then because they make it, because if you've got to do your blood sugar, they make you use a spit machine now. But me, I only get a blood test every 3 months because insulin resistant diabetes. So
type 2,
if I was type 1, I would have to be spitting in the machine every morning.
Yeah, like me. Yeah, brother, exactly. Because I'm on the insulin pump and the blood machine here. They work together. So when I check it, it automatically tells it, and this is old. This is an old pump. But it automatically gives me insulin that I would need if it was set up the way it's supposed to be. I have to manually enter anything. And David, you're my age, so you'll get it. I am fucking terrified with the Bluetooth technology, and they can just push a button and make it empty. I don't want to go on the newer shit. It scares the living shit out of me. Terminator style.
And the thing is, you go through and you've got so much magnetic resonance around now that if you go through, even through a supermarket or go past the scanner, it can set off your machine. Somebody fucking around with their phone can set it off because they pick up your Bluetooth.
Yep. So I don't trust, like, everybody goes to TikTok, but TikTok is nothing but, I had a buddy that worked cybersecurity. His work wouldn't let him put it on there. The second they do, it starts manipulating shit. It's like HIV and just spreads through the computer, rewriting codes and all kinds of shit. TikTok is horrible, yet everybody uses it. And anybody that has ever used it, by the way, whether you have it on your phone or if somebody uses your Wi-Fi with it, it infects your Wi-Fi. So everything that attaches to it then now is infected.
It's called a stub. And nobody knows why they're spreading the stub. But
no. Other than to shut down the internet, I think, David, when they finally decide to do whatever they're going to do, because that would fry
whatever they're going to do. whatever they're going to do with that stub hasn't been revealed yet. But that stub has been found in Facebook as well. It's not just TikTok. It's a bunch of them now.
Brother, it's all of them. You're going to tell me that TikTok is the only one? And I know you're not. But Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, now X. They all are.
Yeah.
They've sat there and told the American people it's the psyop, and they don't listen. That what's the dickhead from Facebook's name? I can't.
Zuckerberg.
Thank you. That he worked for the government. We know they're working. Like we talked about the cartel. We know they're working for them. You don't do what that has happened if they're not. And I'll be honest. I said this on Vinny's stream, and I mean it. This is a peaceful way of doing it. But every fucking non-communist American should be walking to Washington, and that's it. We're taking you out, all of you. You're getting deported.
I think I said it a couple of months ago. We had the conversation. You got to do a Nixon. That is, you get on a bus and basically fill the streets of Washington until it's brought to a standstill.
Well, we got to fight to get to it because of all the illegals that they, allowed in. And you've had the same thing going on for decades in Australia. I mean, they haven't been nice to the Aussies at all, brother.
No, they've taken over most of Sydney now.
Yep.
And driven up.
And they're spreading, David. They're spreading like wildfire, my friend. Worse than the wildfires you guys had a few years back.
Yeah.
They weren't wild. Because they wouldn't let you guys burn the shit to get rid of it in the first place. Fucking greedy.
And then they complain about the carbon dioxide from the rot. And so the methane from the rot. Dumbasses.
They are,
anyway,
brother.
I've got an interview in 10 minutes, so I'll see you all later.
All right, take it easy, man.
Take care, Dave.
I'll be sharing the link after it's over on Facebook.
Okay.
Cool.
Check it out, brother. No problem. I'll share it out too. Put it in if you put it in here, we could have done it too. But, oh well. Hell yeah, I did feel bad, Seth. I did. I was looking so forward, brother. I was looking so forward to it though. That's why we messaged and shit all the time. I told you, it's like I just missed. We hung out for 2 years, I mean, every Friday night, solid 2 years, and then moving on and doing shit with the other guys and trying to build everything. But, when I come back, it was like, it's something I look forward to, man, hanging out with my buddy. It's not as easy to just jump in the car and drive 10 hours down to come see you as it was that one time I was able to a couple years ago,
Yeah. Man, I'm looking forward to Horror Hound, man.
Fuck yeah.
I might try to do Cincinnati. Since now that I don't have to worry about anybody else.
No, that's the big one. And even if you want to fly, look, man, keep an eye on it. If shit's cheaper for you to fly, I'll pick you up. No problem. If it's cheaper. Whatever's easiest and whatever you can do. But yeah, man. If you end up finding a cheaper way without driving and you need picked up, man, I got you.
All right.
Etep's getting a table. Hicks will have a table, so we'll have 2 tables. This will be the first year that we're trying to do a lot of stuff that we've been working on for the last few years. It looks like Cincy will be the main one we hit because the only issue with Indy is it's a lot more money. Because again, it's downtown Indianapolis. I know Indy's a little closer, but it'll depend on the guests and stuff too. Like worst case, even if you can still make that one, Jeff will probably go. I can always, we can split a room, make it more efficient, more cost effective for two fathers that work. And, of course I'm disabled, but you got kids and youngins. So yeah, but whatever, man, whatever I do to help out. Cause you're going to have,
I appreciate it.
Dude, you're gonna
I'm looking forward to it. See, I was supposed to have a co-host with me, but
I know
that's not going anywhere.
He's busy working. So yeah.
Have you talked to him?
What it is. No, I sent him those messages and stuff, and he messaged back a little bit, and I asked him about the Loki show because I watched all of season 1 because I was like, well, that's something we could talk about. And then when I came on, he wasn't here, and I was like, oh, okay, well, and I haven't heard from him since because I was like, well, that's something that we could talk about even if we didn't do it. Like I was telling you, we could do videos and upload them later, like whenever, like if Tommy had a day off, we could do it that way. Was my idea, But yeah, I never heard back from him, so I'm assuming he's not watching the show. He's just busy working. So, it's each their own. It's fine. Maybe he'll come back. If he doesn't, God bless Tommy. I always had fun on here with you guys. If I'm down there, I hope he doesn't duck me. I just haven't been down that way. We haven't had any deliveries or nothing.
Yeah.
Actually, brother, I haven't been delivering because it's, I tried to be, not make money on the deals for the most part. Like if you bought the dog, I would sit down and figure out the cost of gas. And I mean, I was only making like 50 cents a mile, which was fine until gas went to like $4 fucking. And it was like, okay, gas just went up literally to $4 from like $3.20. Not today, but when it happened, I'm like, I can't charge you 50 cents a mile when now I can't even get there and back off of what you're paying me without dipping into the money for the dog. And if I dip into the money for the dog, every dog that's sold, everybody doesn't seem to understand it. You do, but it's a nonprofit. So all the money we make on the dogs goes back into the dogs. That pays for their shots, that pays for their food, that pays for any issues that we have, so on and so forth. I don't make any money on these dogs.
Yeah.
You know, other than the joy they bring me, the joy they bring other people, and the fact that every one of them's tested. We know there's nothing wrong with them. And you're going to get a good, healthy wiener dog the way it should be for every animal. But it's getting to the point that with COVID, that hurt us, as you know, because we didn't breed for a whole year. We lost a whole year of breeding because of that shit, year and a half, actually. And then you go to now, and it's just like, okay, I'll talk with you off air about it. But yeah, it's just, it gets aggravating. And we were talking on Vinny's stream about, you know, there's a lot of people being deployed. We lost the sale because of that. All the puppies were sold, and then one person's getting deployed, and they're like, hey, we're getting deployed. We don't even know where yet. And I've got other friends in the military. So, but it was just like, no problem. Do you want us to just wait till you're settled, or we'll refund your money? That's not something we normally do. Once you pay a deposit, man, that's it. The deposit's locked in. But you know me, I'm not a dick. So if it's something real, like that, being a, you know, family in the military, fire department, police, and all that, shit happens. You know, you don't have to be an asshole. And we refunded it, no problem. And they were like, well, you could just keep it. And it was like, why don't we just give you your money now? Because then you can come back when you're ready, if you want to. You don't even know where you're moving to. So yeah, I mean, it's that kind of thing. Most people don't care, though. They don't care about their neighbors. I take care of both neighbors, dude. Because you know about Ramon. He's the one with the chickens and everything. And I've been taking care of him for a decade. And now the newer neighbor that just moved in, I don't mind helping her out. She's really cool. So yeah, it's, you know, I think Ramon's 66, somewhere around there, and she's 62. I got people my mom's age living around me, you know? It's great. It's so peaceful and quiet. It's like your house, only no babies. But I have the dogs. They make more noise than your two kids. And your daughter's adorable, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
She is so the two of you. I have never seen a child that resembles the parents as much as she does you two. It is adorable. I haven't seen Little Man much, but it's adorable. Now you just need to spit out about 2,000 more.
No.
Well, you know, we need a good future, a good foundation. I've done my part, and only one of my kids reproduced. What's that? So, or one of the three. The oldest has got 2 boys, last I knew, but he lives, I think, southern Indiana now. But yeah, I mean, it's weird when you look at the statistics of what's going on, and you missed, man. Get him. It needs to go back to this. This is the world we need to go back to, you know?
You okay?
Growing your own foods, living on your land, protecting it, having a tribe, having a neighborhood that takes care of its neighbors. That's stuff you and I grew up with, man.
Yep.
Whether you're in Virginia or Indiana or Michigan, it doesn't matter. Etep, same thing. Good family background. Tony, same thing. We've all been through shit. But all the people we hang out with, or we generally hang out with, whether we're together or I'm with, I don't hang out with people that are scumbags. I'm sorry. Not like what you and I have dealt with in the past, man. I'm not doing it anymore. You know, too many people used us as stepping stones, and it happened to you too. You know, there'd be people that for no reason, you know, it's like, okay, well, but it took this long, you know, to get where we are. I was blessed doing this with you. You know, you guys with Lape, and then, you know, you started off with Tommy doing this, and I came on board. And hey, have you heard from Prime in a while? What's up with Prime?
Every once in a while, I get a meme from him. He does pretty good. He has got a pretty full schedule, so cool. I always send him links, but sometimes he's busy.
No, I just wondered how he was doing because I know you've met him you guys got to meet up a couple times and everything, and I kind of figured he was busy. But Prime, if you catch this, if you get a Friday that's free, it'd be great to see you again, buddy, and shoot the shit. His birthday's coming up, so.
Oh yeah, when is that? Do you have it saved?
Christmas. His birthday's on Christmas, like Brandon Moist.
Oh wow.
Yeah. After
That's
Brandon passed, that's when Prime said, "Well, my birthday's on Christmas," because you know how we all bonded. Because that was the year you went and saw him. And I was talking with him, but I don't have his number now because it was all on the old phone that fried. But yeah, I was just like, okay. But I mean, that's just it. Like, like anime night, he got to go on because I didn't make it Wednesday night. We had storms and the internet went out, and they said the estimated time for it to be back up was like a couple hours. And I'm like, it's like 10:30 or 11 o'clock. I'm going to fucking bed. I'm done.
Yeah.
All right, Tootsie Fruitsie. But yeah, so I missed that. Well, anime night, okay, Draven put the wrong link in the chat like Etep's done. So Anime Night clicked it for the watch party and was on the panel, and the guys let him on. And I had mentioned him when I got off the 2 Fridays ago when he talked about being an AEW fan. I told the guys when I went on there, hey, this Anime Night dude seems to be a pretty good kid. So he was on with Etep and Draven and stuff, and they had a good time with him. And I was talking with Etep, afterwards, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm sorry, I got to get on the roof, and I didn't have. He goes, I figured it was the internet. You warned me on the Wednesday, show, and I was like, okay, brother, but yeah, dude, other than that, he got to come on. I hope he had fun. Did he make it last night with you guys?
Let's go.
Yeah, he was there.
Cool. He seems to be a good fella. But I was like, I just based it off of the fact you had him on here, and he seemed to be pretty cool, and he liked wrestling, right? I mean, that's all we talk about is wrestling on those streams. So it was good to bring in some fresh blood. So thank you for that, because I wouldn't have met him if it weren't for you doing your thing still. Because this has been rough, man. The platforms changed, just YouTube itself, the way people grew before. Etep's having issues. The live streams don't do it no more. It's his videos. And before the videos, it was the shorts. If they would just leave us all alone, we'd all be monetized and they'd be making more money.
Yeah, well, they got to change the algorithm because it messes up people that are doing stuff that they don't like.
Yep, that too. So on that aspect, it sucks, but we're just gonna do what we do. I've been getting into a little bit more gaming. Well, I haven't been doing anything because the leaves. You got to get the stuff done before the snow. I got that white stuff. Winter's coming, so and it already fell. Guys, sent you the pictures because I know how much you love it.
That was crazy.
I know.
It was funny that day you sent me that. My mom even sent me a picture from outside. It was like barely flurrying. I could barely see the picture, but she was like, "Yeah, it's got some flurries." I was like, "Oh, great!" And then you said that, and I was like, "Oh, lucky him."
You're like, "I want that, not this."
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And same with the cons, because I always wanted to come down and hang out with you and Tommy at some of the cons because I know we're gonna have fun. We had fun on those couple of days I was there. We really didn't have a lot of time to do much because you had the family reunion going on, which was, again, it wasn't even really planned, and then everything worked out perfectly. You had the whole family there. I got to meet everybody. It was awesome, man. It was great to meet your dad, your mom, and all the family, your mother-in-law, just a bunch of people you get to hang out with. And yeah, man, it was really a whole lot of fun. Other than the bear you have, like, your area is nice. I don't have a problem with it other than the damn bears.
Damn it.
Dang it. I needed to kill you. I'm looking for a cougar. He found me.
Yeah, he did. He fucked you up.
He killed me. DEAD dead.
You's dead, son.
Dick cheese. Stupid cougar.
Well, it's Veterans Day, so why not? Get ate by a cougar.
Yeah, oh yeah. Let's do the dang thing.
It's funny they don't think about the veterans except for Veterans Day. They don't care about the homeless until holidays. It's so pathetic.
Yep.
Okay, Mr.
Though I will say my favorite politician, Mr. Pete Buttigieg, they were wanting to make it where he only gets paid $1 because he's done fuck all. I'm like, He did the same thing in South Bend. He did nothing but make it worse. He tried to make
I
it
saw
mini
that.
San
That
Francisco.
was hilarious.
I was dying because I hate that piece of shit. If I ever see him, I'm going to kick the living shit out of him. He's the one that had the meth head. My mom's house was 2 blocks from his, and we had meth heads living in a garage. They're not supposed to live in. Damn. Does it have to be the Bo?
Yeah, it's got to be Bo.
Well, you got him.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah. But yeah, I watched what he did. He's a worthless piece of shit. My mom was assaulted by a meth head, and they didn't do nothing. They're lucky I didn't burn the fucking garage down with them in it. It's what I wanted to do. Have somebody assault your mom. How do you tell me what you would do?
Yeah, exactly. That's so stupid.
I just gave her my 38. Said next time shoot his ass. My mom will be 70 this year, man. You know, and these guys are like they're older than I am. They're like mid-50s. Been in jail numerous times, scumbags. They won't do nothing about it because they want the bigger, better fish. You know, dude was caught with cocaine. Oh, wait a minute. So was Hunter. So it doesn't matter. Cocaine's legal then, right?
Yeah.
Seems like it. The way that they're not doing anything about it. So yeah, I don't know. But there's a part of me, Seth, that kind of feels like, even though if you kind of go through history, and I know David had to bounce, but it's always been like this. There's always some war. There's always some horse shit. And then there's all the insanity happening here. You know? So it's just, I don't know. It gets tiring, but I can tell you one thing. I haven't made a car payment in almost 4 months. Because I'm saving my money. So, okay, we're going to go into WW3 in January, as they're predicting, even though I think we've been at it since 2020. I don't care about any loans. I mean, I'll make sure my house payment's paid because I don't want to get thrown out. You know, gas and electric will be paid till the government shuts it all off. But yeah, I don't know. Like, just leave us alone.
Yeah.
You want tax money? How about this? No more taxes. It's called fundraising. You, like the independent circuit, you say, I need money for this. This is what we're going to do. We're going to hose and feed, blah, blah, whatever your thing is. You go to the people and ask them to donate. That's how you get the money for that. You don't just take our tax dollars and do what you want with it. And everybody in government right now is fired. They don't get any more money. It should be your civil duty to serve while you still have a job like the rest of us, period. You don't get paid to be in government anymore. So there you go. That solves a lot of our problems in America.
Exactly. It really does.
It's not hard when you're logical, but this is why they block people like you and me. We want to discuss it. Like, we don't want to burn the world to the ground and nuke it. And yeah, I mean, if that's the rate you're going to go, we're going to do everything we can to protect our family and loved ones, and till the day we're no longer here, because that's what we do as men. That's our job. That's what you're supposed to do. But we don't even have enough men that, as illegals are coming into our border, to show up and stop them right now. And Texas should have deemed everybody a ranger, gave them a gun, and been like, if they cross this line, fire. That would have eliminated everything that's happened to us up here. And they've gotten over by you. Dude, they're everywhere. They have moved them throughout all of America. They're not just in the sanctuary cities. They're up here now. So it's not good. And it's pretty scary with everything going on with, Mr. Alzheimer's in office that doesn't even know what he's saying.
Well, that's because he's crazy.
Oh, they're all crazy. Man, they're all demonic. I'm sorry. They're demonic commies.
Yep.
I can break it down for everyone. Real simple. All the shit that you guys are arguing about doesn't matter. There's good and there's evil. Doesn't matter Republican, Democrat, commie, liberal. None of that shit matters. These people are evil. Everything they're doing is evil. And if you're agreeing with them, you're evil. I'm sorry, but you are. How can you look out there and say we should be paying $20 for gasoline? Our food should triple and quadruple so that we can help illegals from other countries when you can't take care of Americans. Look, if America is strong and everybody in America is fine and we can help out Australia or the UK or somebody, great. Fuck the Middle East. They've been at war since the beginning of time. Not our problem. Never was. Never should have been. So let's take care of our own yard first. And then, and only then, when our Veterans are taken care of. Our elderly, there's no homeless. Everybody's got food as it should be in 2023. Nobody should be starving. But then look at the people that eat fast food and how big they are because of the shit in the food. Look at everybody that lines up and is dropping dead of heart attacks because of other shit, including the food you're eating. High cholesterol, all these oils that aren't good for you, changing the names of things, of red dyes that cause cancer so that you don't know what it is. That should be illegal. Insider trading is fine for the politicians, but if you or I did it, we'd be Guantanamo Bay.
We've actually started checking more into dyes and making sure we don't have them in our foods. And it seems to have made my son act a little bit more better.
Well, you and I can only speak on our behalfs, brother, because you and I have like we love Chick-fil-A, but when you find out what's in it, you're like, wait a minute. And your wife can cook, and so can you, mofo. I've had your food. I know you can cook. You and I know what food tastes like. I quit buying stored chicken, okay? Because I'm tired of chicken. It doesn't taste like chicken. So I went Amish. Yeah. I buy my chicken from the Amish that don't do any of the shit that the stores are doing. Stuff that tastes like chicken again. Like when our moms cook chicken for grandma.
I wish I had more Amish around.
They're all up here, bro.
I know.
But I mean, it's like I pay a little more for the chicken, but it's better chicken. I think I told you it was $500 for the hog, right? That was everything. Processed, cut up, frozen, packaged in the beautiful white, packaging and everything how it should be. I've sent you pictures of that bacon. That's smoked bacon, man. It's delicious. Doesn't taste like the fucking shitty bacon. It's actually more like a ham steak, for fuck's sake, because that bacon's, it's thick. But I don't want to eat anything. Like when you start, my eggs come from across the street. I take the eggshells, crush them up. I dice up the banana peels and a bunch of other stuff, and then I feed it back to the chickens across the street.
Yeah.
It's recycling, That's what you're supposed to do. If you feed the chickens the bugs and the insects and they process it and give you eggs, we're not meant to eat the damn bugs. So, yeah, I ain't eating bugs. Pete ate some crickets and we all made fun of him. So, like, well, he's going to have a stomach ache. One of his buddies brought over some kind of smoked jalapeno or something crickets and he ate a couple. Whatever, that's fine. But I'm going to stick with real meat, steak. If it ain't on a bone in a restaurant, I don't even really eat out. I order pizza, man. And I know the people that own the business that I order from. It's kind of one of those things. And you know what? My gut health issues have been better because after that bit where I got sick and we don't know why, other than the tetanus shot, I've been, up and down weight wise because I'll go barely eating. I barely have for the longest time. I could barely get through one full meal. I'd break it up 3-4 times throughout the day to eat an entire meal almost. So now I'm up to like 3 meals a day. I'm not on protein. I'm not even taking vitamin stuff. I'm all natural, just food.
There you go.
Because I started looking into some of the stuff in the vitamins. They're poisoning the damn vitamins, dude. There's shit in there that shouldn't be in there. Just like they say there's if Roundup causes cancer, why is it in all our foods and all the fast food places? Well, because they spray it on the crops, man. I mean, it's pretty simple to figure out why. But if it causes cancer, isn't that what the FDA is supposed to do? Is stop that shit? So can we just fire all the FDA and put you, me, your wife, good people that want people to eat good food in charge? Like people that give a fuck, that don't want you dead? That'd be nice. Just once, please. Let us just live like in this game. Hunt your food.
It's too hard. It's too difficult. They don't want to do that.
Well, then you'd have more money for yourself. You wouldn't need money. We don't need money. And it's not backed on anything anyway. It's fucking monopoly dollars. They control what it's worth. And they've already proven they're trying to tank everything, go with the digital crap and everything else they're doing. It's just weird, man. And it's like, we could be so much better off right now. Focused on, the shit that happened in Ohio. No matter how or what you think, it's in the environment now. The chemicals that they dumped and then burned It's in the atmosphere. We don't know what's going to happen. All that farmland and all that areas that have been hit with those chemicals could never grow again. We won't know for another couple decades. And by then, we'll be dead.
Yep.
There'll be some weird shit growing out of the ground. And they'll be like, well, where'd this come from? Because everybody seems to forget what happens within, a day or two. Like the elections and the machines. And yet the Italians have proof of this. Italy
posted about it. Yeah,
yes.
Exactly.
Yes. And we're supposed to believe that everything Trump did is bad, and that's why they're doing it. We have proof that everything Trump said is real through the debates. And why are we still playing this game? Treason, sedition, execution is my style, but at least treason, sedition, and throw his ass in jail. Everybody in the politicians today, everybody that's doing this, Mike Pence, anybody that said they stand with Ukraine over America, fired, treason, sedition, and let's throw them in Guantanamo Bay. Get back to being American first, America only. I'm sorry, but we need to build America back.
Yep. All right, man. I got to get out of here. I got to do some adult stuff.
Yep, time to be adults. Well, like I said, I wanted to make sure I popped on and,
Yeah, man.
It is
That's
Veterans Day, so happy Veterans Day to everybody, that's here, and have fun.
Yep.
We're going to.
Oh, yeah, we have been. All the links down below. Check out everybody's stuff, David's stuff. I think Adam's. You're linked in there. But where are you going to be at this week? You'll
find me
like
Sunday. Yeah, you'll find me Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as long as I'm not asleep, on with Vinny Tartamello, Vinny Art. Monday will be Place to Be reviews with Etep Wokuian for Monday night going in Raw. Same with Wednesday 9 or 8:30, and I'll be with Angela Straven doing AEW Ring of Honor watch parties and stuff. So yeah, keep an eye on the Twitters and the YouTubes, and I'll share it all out. But those are usually the places I'm at. Sometimes I'm with Time and the Guinea Pig Collective. Of course, try to come on the Men's Room as much as possible. And yeah, everybody, I'm pretty easy to find. Sunday pop culture talk with Pacific 414. Check those guys out. They're just like Seth in the Men's Room here. Good people. They try to focus on good stuff, video games, stuff coming on. I think you'd like the guys over. I met him through Tommy. Real good guy. Mike runs it. Pacific 414. Check him out. Good guy. Real good guy. So, yeah, a lot of good people there, too. But, yeah, I'll be all over the place. But mainly right here on the Men's Room with Seth and David and all the guys, having fun with my brothers as we've always done, man.
Yeehaw. All right, guys. Next week, we will be live Friday night, 9 p.m., and then Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Until then, you guys take care. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Good day, sir.
Later, dudes.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.
Burn in hell, New World Order. Fuck you. You, New World Order. Fuck you, Bill Gates.